What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tea Talk with Ali. And today I have with me my favorite cat.
Hi, I'm Kat. Nice to meet everybody.
And Kat, introduce yourself. What do you do?
Okay, hi, my name's Kat. I am 22 years old. I'm a media communications major, and I am pursuing a career in voiceover work.
And she's really good, actually.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's a journey. It's a long time coming.
But anyway, guys, so today's topic is Zodiac signs, and do they actually define people's personalities? And I know nothing about Zodiac signs, but I'm going to let you know what my Zodiac sign is, and I'm a Pisces.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm a Pisces.
I thought you were an Aries. I'm not lying. Why are you looking at me like that? That's crazy. That's crazy.
March, baby, March.
I'm a Gemini, so yeah, you know how that's going with me, I guess.
Now, the fact that, like, I didn't know how to pronounce Pisces until somebody was like, it's not Pisces.
You said Pisces?
Yeah, I said I'm a Pisces.
Like Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, I'm a Pisces.
Oh my god, that's
My ex was an Aries, and then my current boyfriend, I know, and my current boyfriend now is a Taurus.
That's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But I don't know what any of those zodiac signs mean, so can you break it down for me, Cass, since you're the expert?
Yeah, I'm totally the expert. Okay, so basically, zodiac signs go underneath the category of astrology. Astrology is different than astronomy because astronomy is basically the study of space and why things go boom and all the other stuff, while astrology was basically a more religious kind of thing. So it's like, it was basically at the time where we thought that we were the center of the universe and that the sun went around us. So that's why you see on birth charts, you don't see the earth as a placement. That's why there's the sun and everything else that's there. So, yeah. And they kind of did it to depict who you're going to marry. Mostly it was like marriage. It still is in different cultures. I'm pretty sure in India they still do that. They do like birth charts and stuff to see if people can be good for marriage. Some of them want to know, like, oh, what I want for career-wise, like why. Some people now do it for healing purposes and just for, like, the spiritual standing point, I think, more so now. So, yeah.
So how many zodiac signs are there exactly?
There are 12. A lot of people argue that there are 13, only because the reason why that there are 13 is because in astrology, there is a 13th constellation that is in the zodiac belt. So basically the zodiac in general is a belt around, I don't know how to describe it. Like, think of a sphere, right? And then Earth's like in the middle. So the zodiac is this line of constellations that are in a circle, basically. And I don't know what the name's called, but it's like Ophiuchus or something like that. I don't really know.
I don't even know how to pronounce it myself.
It's like Roman or Greek. Yeah. I don't know.
It starts with an O.
I know that.
Yeah, OPH something.
But it is associated with astronomy, not astrology, because they didn't really recognize it back then. And a lot of people, like I think either astronomers or astrologers are kind of, maybe we should add it in, but I mean, why would we at this point? Because we haven't recognized it. But I'm pretty sure in astronomy they have, but in astrology it's like it's not a part. There's only 12 for astrology.
Imagine, like, the leap year that we have, like, if you're born, like, on what, February 28th?
No,
what is it? What is it? February what?
Are you talking about, like, leap year?
Yeah, what's the February thing that's not, like, actually there?
I have no clue. I forgot what that is. But I know, I have an idea of what leap year is, but I don't have too much information on that. That's crazy. But I know it's, like, something to do with a year.
Yeah, because if you're born on a certain day in February, it's like
I thought it was January.
No, I thought it was February. Is it February?
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Let you guys know. Okay, but with zodiac signs, like, what is each zodiac sign for the years? Like,
okay. Well, okay. So sometimes most of them they share 2. So in June. In the beginning of June, it's Gemini. By the end of June, it's Cancer. In the beginning, it's Cancer, and then Leo, and then Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. And that's what, March? I think
Well,
I said
no,
that
Taurus is in April, end of April.
in May.
I mean,
The end of May and the beginning of April.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Mhm.
Well, no, because my boyfriend's birthday is April 21st, and that's Taurus.
He could be a cusp.
Aries is April 15th, like beginning of April to April 15th.
Yeah.
My ex was born. That was my ex birthday, so.
And then Aries, Taurus, and then Gemini again, and then so on and so forth. So it's like in a circle. But like they share like 2 halves of the month.
So which signs like you think coordinate with one another? Because
Coordinate with one another. I feel like all signs can coordinate with each other, but it just depends on how we talk about it. So like I guess, my best friend is a Scorpio. And, well, me and my 2 best friends, I think we're like the red flags of the Zodiac, which is kind of funny, because, Derek's an Aquarius and Roxanne's a Scorpio, and it just gets way too chaotic and airy up in there. It's kind of crazy. And, Scorpios have that stereotype where they're like dark and mysterious, but in actuality, they're like sensitive babies and no one really understands them, to be honest. I'll be thorough. And they have that like intimidating exterior to kind of hide that pain that they have, low key. So it's also interesting because I was talking to Ryan the first time I met him. I assumed that he was an Aquarius only because of the way he looks. Because in astrology, you have placements with different planets, right? So it's kind of weird. So I wish I had a picture, but the birth charts are in a circle, and we're going back to, what's that friggin' math called? Not geometry, algebra. So
it's what we're actually using algebra.
Yeah. So yeah, now I hate algebra, but I have to use it in astrology. So it's in a circle, and there's 4 quadrants in astrology, right? And it's sliced like a pie in 12 spots, and those are the houses, right? Those are like the homes of each placement or whatever. It's very interesting. Maybe I'll send you a graphic to pull up or whatever, and then you can label it as you edit. So, what was I saying? I was talking about, oh yeah. So there are different meanings behind these planets and the rising sign. So like the rising, because people are like, oh, I'm a rising this, and then sun is that, and my moon is this. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah.
So like I'm a Virgo rising, Gemini sun and moon. And when I tell that to people, they're like, oh. And then it gets worse when I tell them I have 5 Gemini places. They're like, oh, there's something wrong with you. But then I'm like, okay, I like my sign, so I'm just like, I don't really care. But there's something about risings, like it's what you kind of present yourself and what you give out, and like maybe it's how you look or like the vibes you get. And Ryan looks like an Aquarius because he has like the square jaw, and he also looks like a lion. He has a Leo moon. Yeah. He's a Leo moon. This is before I met him. I was like, he has some sort of Leo in there, and there's some sort of Aquarius in there. And that's only because, like, I've dated Aquariuses in the past, and they kind of all look alike, I'm not gonna lie. And, like, he has long, luxurious hair, and he has, like, teeth like a lion. So, like, I thought that was, like, his moon or whatever, or something in there. I was like, he's either Leo, Aquarius. And I was right, because I checked his chart later, and I was like, that's so creepy that I knew that. But,
it kind of is.
I thought my mom was, like, my mom's a Pisces.
Wait, so do you just look at people like, I wonder what kind of zodiac?
Sometimes. It used to be a very bad habit, and then I kind of just dropped that kind of thing, but it's kind of a guessing game for me. It's funny. Like, I wouldn't have thought you were a Pisces. Like, I wouldn't even, like, recognize your face.
Yeah.
To be honest. There are some faces that I don't get. Sagittariuses, I can tell if you're a Sagittarius. If you have, like, a round, like, jaw. And like they have small chins. Sagittarius has small chins.
What month is that in?
December, November. End of November, beginning of December. They're fire signs. Let's talk about how Aquariuses are air signs and not water signs. Oh my god. There's a lot, like, holy shit, guys. Oh, I can't curse. I don't know if I can. Whatever. You do whatever you want with this. So a lot of people think that Aquariuses are water signs because, haha, aqua, water. I think my friend Derek accidentally thought that he was a water sign because he cries a lot, but really, he's just a Cancer rising. Sorry, Derek. I'm calling you out. That's so funny. And like in actuality, Aquariuses are considered. They're not the oldest. They're not the oldest sign. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Pisces is the oldest. Yeah, they're kind of like considered the aliens of the zodiac because they think completely different. Like you think it's one thing, but really it's something else, and they just throw it out of the park. Or like they're just a different type of burrito air sign. I don't really know how else to explain Aquariuses. Like think of Kanye, but like 10 times weirder.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but like less controversial. But like they can be, but they're not a little ahead of people. But yeah. You have any questions? I feel like I went off topic a little bit.
So yeah, with that being said, that you just like look at somebody and be like, oh yeah, they're definitely this zodiac sign. Like you got out of that habit, which is pretty good because that comes with the question at hand is, do people personalities actually match with what zodiac signs say?
It depends. Like a lot of yeah. So it depends. Only because in media we only talk about our sun sign. So like I'm just a Gemini, right? To other people if they don't study astrology, right? But in actuality, you have all these different placements that can depict your personality, but like not really also. But that's like, your choice to really say that your signs can depict your personality because like I said, it's more of a spiritual standing point. It can be a for-fun thing, like that's fine. But that's just mostly where it comes from. And also, like, there's a quadrant. Like, quadrant 1 is about, like, your sense of self and stuff like that. But, like, I don't think it really defines your personality or anything like that. I think it does depict how you will be in relationships, family dynamics, work, religion, philosophy. Like, that can be depicted in your wheel of craziness.
Let's go ahead and search, like, the different personalities, the different zodiac signs.
Okay, like the stereotypes?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you want to start with? So start with Pisces?
Let's start with Pisces since I'm Pisces.
Let's see. Oh, Lord. Should we go on some, like, weird...
Yeah, totally.
Like, allure?
Yes.
Okay, let's go use a magazine's thing. Okay, so it says The Personality of Pisces Explained.
Yes.
By Eliza Kelly, December 1st, 2023. Okay, it says Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. Pisces, a water sign, is the last constellation of the zodiac. That's true. It's symbolized with 2 fish swimming the opposite directions. That's true. Representing between the constant division of Pisces' attention between fantasy and reality. That's pretty true. Do you ever find yourself thinking more in, like, your fantasy, or do you just, like, I know you're a type of person who just makes it a reality, kind of. Like,
I'm very ambitious.
Yeah, you're very ambitious. You're very ambitious.
Like, make it, like, I guess you could say that, penalize it, but make it more reality.
You can make it real. Yeah. Okay, so the joys and the pains, the hopes and the fears learned by the other signs, this makes these fish more psychic, empathetic, compassionate creatures of the astrological wheel. With such immense sensitivity, Pisces can easily become swallowed by emotions and must remember to stay grounded in the material realm. That sort of means, like, so yeah, like I said, Pisces are divinely the oldest in the wheel, basically, so they're more prone to be, like, psychic or, like, intuitive or whatever, like that. So, like, this can also mean you're also, like, used to people draining the shit out of your energy.
Facts.
Yeah, so, like, some people may, like, come in your life and kind of, like, hold you back on your ambitions, probably, too. Like, that can be also a pattern as well. That kind of makes sense. Like,
okay, I think it's kind of actually matching up.
Okay, so...
Who's next?
Yeah. I'll do Gemini. Yeah. Me. I'm a Gemini. Oh, dude, I pulled up Gemini and they're doing this, like, AI Gemini thing, I think. It's so weird. Okay, let's see. I'm not on the same website, but it's the same thing. So the Gemini zodiac sign is depicted by the twins. They're an air sign. It says greatest compatibility is Sagittarius and Aquarius. It kind of makes sense because Geminis are kind of like they're very underestimated because they're more younger in the wheel, right? So a lot of people don't take them seriously. But like a lot of people don't know is that we're one step ahead of everybody, which is the scary part, you know? So
I think Cat is pretty scary.
don't not. I just know everything before anyone else does. It's kind of weird. Like sometimes I'll be in situations where like I'm not supposed to know about this. And then it comes back and I was like, ooh, I knew I was supposed to know about this, I guess. Okay, so it says the zodiac sign represents two different personalities in one, making them expressive and quick-witted. They are sociable, communicative, and always ready for fun, but can be suddenly become serious, thoughtful, thoughtless, restless. Their curiosity about the world knows no bounds, and they often feel like there is not enough time to experience everything they want to see. That's facts. A lot of people think that Geminis are like two-faced, and that's like the stereotype, but in actuality, we're just blending in with your personality. We're basically like, not geckos. What is that? What's that animal called?
Don't get
chameleons.
Oh, chameleons.
Yeah, we're like chameleons of the zodiac. We'll like blend in really easily, and sometimes I feel like Gemini's toxic trait is that we become the followers instead of the leaders, because low key inside, if we become the leaders, we'll kind of become like really ruthless, in a sense.
Yeah.
And like it's true. I'm very like, I think I'm very communicative and social, but when I was younger, I used to be very shy. And we talked about personality being associated with wheel or whatever, but my Mercury placement is in Gemini, but it's in reverse. Like it's in retrograde. My Mercury is literally in retrograde.
You can go please make sure like literally your YouTube is like Mercury something.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I used to be Cat the Gemini. And then I was like, I want something more simple that still represents Gemini. So I was like, oh, Mercury. And then it's like communications. Because Mercury is the planet of communication, and it's ruled by Hermes.
You know how Snapchat like breaks down like every sign?
Yeah, I feel like that is very inaccurate. Well, I think it is. I don't know if it is actually. I just don't like that Snapchat did that. I'm just like weirdly against it. If you want to know about astrology, just go on astro.com and you can literally buy your astrology birth chart and also the report that comes with it in full detail.
So who's the most toxic sign?
Who's the most toxic sign?
Hold on. Put in Google. Who's the most toxic sign?
Okay.
According to Google.
Okay. Who's the most toxic sign? I already know who the most toxic sign is. It's hilarious. Okay. It says 5 most toxic signs. Scorpio. That's not true. Leo.
Scorpio. Leo.
Gemini, Aries, and Virgo.
See, okay. Pisces are sweethearts.
Okay, so this is my hot take. It's Pisces men are toxic it depends though. All right, so I know 2 Pisces men that are counter opposites of each other, right?
Yeah,
and it represents like the reality and fantasy. So one of them is like really cocky. Oh, I accidentally flipped out the camera. Let's rewind. So one of them is really cocky. Like really bad cocky, like he wants to like please everybody.
Yeah.
But it just sounds arrogant and mean sometimes. And then I have another friend who's like a very, very sweet Pisces, like such a sweetheart. Like nothing is ill, like nothing is icky around that man. And I don't normally, say that about people like that. But he's the type of guy that'll hold your cup over your hand and just be like, if you needed someone to hold your cup, like, don't put drugs in the cup. Don't do it. But he's also, like, airhead and naive. But it's really cute, Virgo men, also toxic. Scorpio men could be, like, they're okay. They just have trouble expressing their feelings. I think the most non-toxic, and also, like, how do I say? Who else is toxic in the thing, in my opinion? Leo in general, I think, is also toxic, but like in a sense that their egos kind of overdo it sometimes, and that's only if they're unbalanced as hell. And I know a Leo that was very unbalanced as hell, and kind of just, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get along with everybody. I mean, people are just people; they're not just their zodiac signs.
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever. So, who do you think is the toxic zodiac sign in your experience of life without this knowledge?
Without any of this knowledge.
Yeah. Like your experience, you know.
From my experience, like I said, it's just the comparison of having my ex versus my boyfriend now.
That's so funny.
Like I said, my ex.
No toxic friends with weird zodiac signs. No nothing about that.
No, because one, I don't forgot their birthdays.
Oh.
So I really don't know because I don't think I have had like a friend where it's just like, oh my gosh, we're so close. Like I know their sign, I know their birthday and everything, but like I remember their birthday. Like I guess I just do one of my friends. Like we were close for a while, but now we don't feel. Well, we have to, but we haven't talked. And her birthday's February 2nd. What sign is that?
Sagittarius, I think.
No, what is
I
she?
think.
Second.
You said February?
Yeah, February 2nd. We're gonna check it.
I think it's Aquarius. Yeah, it's Aquarius.
Oh well, she was a sweetheart, but kind of a badass. And now she's gay. So
okay,
yeah,
period. It's cool, but interesting. What was I gonna say?
Wait, my mom's birthday is January 2nd. What is that?
January 2nd? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that is. God dang.
Like the air hair.
Listen, I don't really realize something like that. Oh, Capricorn. I forgot about Capricorn.
Oh
yeah. Capricorns. Capricorns are toxic. I forgot about that. No
my
offense.
mom toxic.
Well, here's the thing. Capricorns kind of just like, they don't give, well, sometimes this comes off that way. They don't care about you unless you're giving them money. That's their stereotype kind of thing. They kind of work too hard, right? That's their like whole sign is like they're very ambitious with they're an earth sign. I forgot. See, this is what happens. I forgot about Capricorns existing. I listed every single one of them except for Capricorn because why? They cause me the most trauma. I'm kidding. They didn't really, but I just like me and my friend Alana, we were talking about Capricorns and we're like, we hate them. But like, I'm cool with any Capricorn. It's kind of just like they're very ambitious, and you'd mistake them as a fire sign. But then you realize is that they have one goal, and that's the one thing that they will focus on because they're Earth signs. Because Earth signs are kind of stubborn. They have that kind of thing. And mostly it's like earthly matters with them. So like, if it's their job, then they'll focus on their job, and like nothing else matters as long as they're like stable and they're in their earthly home and stuff like that. And you would think that'd be Taurus, but really it's like Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so to end the note, let's name the top 5 zodiac signs then. Who's the top 5 and apparently to Google?
Okay.
Let's ask Google, who's the top 5? We got the top 5 worst. Who's the top 5 best? I think that's going to be my the actual thumbnail.
That's good. What the heck? Okay, so this is from Allure.
Yes.
Magazine.
For the top 5 zodiac signs.
They just did this in order. Never mind. Let's do the most loved zodiac signs. Yeah. What's the most loved? Leo. Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
The Scorpio.
This is top 3. We need top 5.
Oh, yeah. Oops. They only showed me top 3. That's crazy. And then they showed me like, ugh.
So I guess we don't have a top 5. We have a top 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 5.
Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces.
Period. Pisces is on the list. We should be number 1. Not be biased, but I'm a sweetheart. That's my opinion. But for real. You can say Allison is such a sweetheart. Allison is a bitch, is a really nice person.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot to really, like, extremely push my buttons. I'm a very patient person, honestly.
It takes so little to push my buttons. Oh, Lord, I already know. And Sagittarius Mars, it's kind of crazy.
Anyways, but thanks, guys. Thanks, Kat, for coming on the show. Give me a lesson.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
It's going to be so fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, comment what your zodiac sign is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time for Tea Talk with Ellie.